Is it true that Eman is Kelra's counter, the antithesis?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna read what I see on the screen here in the all-time matchups, you know. Eman, one time in MSC, that was 2022 when Kel was part of Omega. MPL Philippines 6-4 when they were RSG and Omega respectively. Yes. Then here in MPL ID. So the curses followed through. Now, a few of these curses, a few of these like matchups have been broken already. Bigatron did meet Fnatic Onyx back in the day in the SPS tournament, but that don't count. We're talking only official Muton events here. So, Eman has been the counter to Kelra. That is true. Even in the first leg, beating a Freya on the hands of Kelra. Now that's different, right?
Yes.
When you beat possibly the most broken hero in the game with not the usual counter. It was a Yisun Shin in the gold lane.
Then, as Bigatron looks for something, Finn. Oh!
Licker, Fatal Link, Spear 5 pop. Kelra! Finds the kill! And he survives!
Bro, that's the god in the gold lane. Where's the respect?
More mid control, obviously. Won by Onyx. Good taunt.
On towards you, Moreno. Below 50% HP. Oh, the Revitalize did not help. Keyboy, that's gonna be first blood. Kyrie finds a cheeky angle.
Seems like they want to go in for that. Finn is getting to hit level 4. On the Chalker.
Now, that's a good trace those early. Wow, finds the turtle. Bigatron, they collapse. That's Now take him down. Kai picks up the kill. But Kai will be traded back instantly. 2 members off the board for BTR Onyx.
Cooper with a Bigatron bolt right there. Tsunami Slam.
On towards 1, that's a taunt. Uh-oh, cancelled! And Bigatron find another kill.
Because Kyrie's down bottom and they're gonna be content on taking that bottom side turret. Bigatron is on a chase.
Yeah, it seems like they will not be satisfied just taking the turtle. They want Keyboy in the process, which they will get. That's gonna be Shaman Force pops. BTR finds a taunt, finds a lockdown. Down goes Keyboy and Kelra.
Whoa, what happened there? Are they looking for more? Sans is chipped down. Niall's coming in.
That's gonna be 5 pop. Sans not able to find an escape route.
From behind in terms of the level, and you don't really see the snowball from the Yisun Shin. That is why they're allocating Kyrie in the back, looking for a farm. Tsunami Slam.
On towards 1, that's gonna be damage coming through. That's good be positioning. Keyboy though, stuck AOG to the back. Take a look at Kelra. Applied. Pressure! Niall will sacrifice himself. It's a trade 1-for-1. Keyboy taken down. Come on, gets the extra gold. And ladies and gentlemen, another win.
Try to steal this because I don't see a world where Yisun Shin goes into the pit.
Yep, that's the Mount Chalker pots. Bigatron repositioned towards the back. That's gonna be Lord. Takes it low. Now takes it. That's gonna be the pull trigger. Trigger pull. Kai taken down with the Tsunami Slam in hand. Sans off the board as well. As the Bigatron. They have found the fall level. Kelra not able to provide the damage. Keyboy left standing as Bigatron. They have found success. And, you know, Kai is still a level behind Niall.
Well, I know that hold on a minute. Good flicker response.
Yeah, that's actually Lupi missing. That's going to Tsunami Slam onto his Lupi. He's out of fall first. Take a look at the mid lane. Kelra off the board. That's going to be the Finn and Eman. Finding the angle to take the double. And ladies and gentlemen, the Red Robots have wiped the defending champions of MPL ID out in the first game.
The Red Robots turn into such killing monsters. They're looking for the crystal. And that is what Shogun will do. And he does particularly well with the Benedetta.
A 2-man stun with a perfect match. That will be the end of Kai.
Unless they look for an engage.
Yeah, that's going to be the turtle secured by Niall. That's going to be Keyboy finding 2-man stun. Uh-oh, Shaman Force on. That's going to be Bigatron finding the collapse. Keyboy taking down Niall. Barely survives.
Moreno
taken down Bigatron. Still able to reposition as they take Lupi down, ladies and gentlemen. Another favorable trade, but Kelra gets the goal that he needs. That's gonna be Kai, frozen, stunned up. Eman jumping back. Kai finds the kill. Eman slays him.
Thought I will be able to in that one. Lupi.
That's gonna be the dive. Oh, take a look at the coordination, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you gank a Terizla.
Might be it. I mean, you need an engagement in Terizla. Looking for the penalty zone. Finn, though, is close by.
Yeah, that's pretty good for match. Keyboy taking very low force. Keyboy to use the flicker early. Oh! Only one though. Lupi taken down. The big penalty zone finds Kai. And Kelra is leading again. The Red Robots finds a collapse and take a look at the shred by Eman. The Red Raider combined with the Maestro equals total destruction.
sitting in Mirko's dreams and his watch party sucks!
Uh-oh, Crimson Beacon to safety. Kalra under the mid.
Kalra!
Kalra finds Moreno. That's gonna be Shogun taken down.
Kalra!
BTR overextended, and Onyx responds in the 11th minute as T-Boy looks for an engage. T-Boy shuts him on down as Kai takes the kill.
This Lord might be proving grounds for them. As Bigatron looks for something. Finn. Oh!
Liquor failing. Spear 5 pop. Kalra! Finds the kill! And he survives! Shogun finally shuts him down, but here comes Kai with the double. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Kai and Kalra show! And Bigatron, they got the early game, but it seems like here minute 15 is just highlight reels for the Porcupines / Hedgehogs.
That's a wipeout! And to the junkyard, the machinery goes. The Sky Kings finally, with their divine intervention, shuts down the entirety of Bigatron by Vitality.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first game it was a BTR wiping Onyx out and then ending the game. In the second game, it will be different. Onyx will wipe BTR out.
Even quicker, and he'll be able to make aggressive gameplays happen.
Seems like gonna be Finn trying to zone out. That's gonna be Kyrie picking up the turtle. Finn taken down. Shogun is not in a good position as it will be
Something that confuses me, because you really want to go for the fight when you have the Sky Piercer, especially with the Tsunami Slam on towards Kyrie.
Yep, that's gonna be the Mystic Gush combination. Kai shred it down. Niall picks up the kill.
Oh!
And they look to be finding the kill as well onto its Finn. It is still unfavorable for
Shogun.
Onyx. Look to now getting engaged on the Dark Race connected. Shogun finds a kill, and that will be the trick.
Because that enables Bigatron, hold on a minute, the Purify pop. That's a Mystic Gush as well, which means Bigatron will concede this objective.
Kai finds the turtle. That's going to be T-Boy in the back.
Niall!
Right as Niall! The Hilda pick finds value as it will be another kill on the board for Lutpi. That's
Something else, so this really means he wants to go in. Tsunami Slam.
That's engage on the Mystic Gush. They want to take T-Boy down. They got it. Has a blazing red by Kalra, who still has no Purify.
Oh,
great
good
cover by Sans as Kai
Kalra
finds a kill onto his Finn. That's going to be, take a look at Onyx re-engaging BTR.
Oh!
Cannot escape from the pressure. Looking at Kai sitting at level 12. It's hard for the Harley. That's a Tsunami Slam. They pull the trigger
Oh!
with the combination of Mystic Gush and
Keyboy.
Will. The lead one out. Keyboy zoning Amon out of the fight, but that's enough to distract. Keyboy buys a flicker. Here comes the rest of Onyx members looking for the collapse. They lose a Lutpi earlier on. It's a 1-for-1, but Onyx, they got the control. Still, they want to find the re-engage. Kara possibly into it, and down goes Shogun as Sans is in a prime position to provide cover. Niall cannot go anywhere. And Sans, Sans again with the engage.
Wow. I thought he was gonna go for more. Bruno's gonna die.
The Maestro falls as Emon and Finn now left standing, defending in the mid lane, and Onyx takes
Sans!
more! Hila Sans finally!
He was fighter, but then you still have the Claw. You still have Sans just going around with the Lantern Flare. Keyboy with the massive flank.
Yeah, that's gonna be some slam force on towards a member of Onyx!
Oh!
With the winner crown as well! Finds an angle to take the roamer down and take a look at the isolation on Shogun.
Which will be very good. But the question is, can they defend this?
Let's see, Onyx wants the top turret just for the far lane. Uh-oh, a little bit overextending. An overextension Hilda there in the mid lane. Shogun, though, will force to use the flicker. They got the top tier. Now, do they go for more time?
Kumar!
Come on. Oh, the fellow Filipino having fun there. That's going to be Lutpi actually taking kill. That's Finn repositioning the top floor. Two-man stun. Is it enough? Lutpi finds another kill on the board. That's going to be Onyx now applying more pressure as 3 base turrets comes out of BTR. Gotta the rewind. Does he have reach and Finn? Okay, gold. Gab Sans with the flank. That's an aggressive flank. Niall isolated. The Harley cannot get out. Come on, look at Keyboy and Kai! Just zoning him on out. And this will be the opening that Onyx wants to get match points. Now Niall finds a recall. That's going to be San still just applying pressure on it. Can they go for more? It seems like the Lord is just calling Onyx out at this point, and that will be the call. Should be, right?
Oh, look at that lightning truncheon splash
Wanna go for
damage.
the end?
They're forcing it. They might look be famous fighter.
Yeah, that's gonna be Finn now, the leader. The Sans finds the
Gush!
tail. Mystic Gush forward, Crimson Beacon defensively by Sans. Now,
Ow!
take a look at the base, ladies
Crystal!
and gentlemen. We are going to game 4 with Onyx sitting at match points.
They're just gonna shift their eyes onto the neutral objective.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
That's now taken down. That's the first blood. Now Ludwig not able to find more. He flickers out of danger. That's gonna be Kyrie finding the turtle. Keyboy moving more, advancing more as they will look for more. Black shoes spot by Sans. That's a lot of damage coming from the side of Onyx. But Finn taken down as well. Only Kai here.
That fatal links from Finn. Might look for a play, but Lutpi in the back always gonna wreak havoc. Shogun!
Yeah, Finn has a flicker and the fatal link as well. Force Snoopy to pop the flicker. Kyrie calling finds the turtle. That's gonna be the all-in towards Lutpi. Finally takes him down. Here comes Kelra in the back. Shogun trying to zone him out. Take a look at will not be able to escape to the hands of Keyboy there. Perfect match to the back as Shogun is taking a lot of damage. And Sans will secure the kill.
We do see a rated armor. Oh, and that's a Shogun, Lutpi.
Yeah, that's gonna be a potential Ludwig. But hold on! Keyboy finds a perfect cover for Ludwig, and he is standing.
Isn't really much that can really handle that. Kelra 1v2.
Whoa. 50% HP, Keyboy now helping with the damage. That's Niall. Keyboy and Kelra was able to find the kill on towards. Oh, now is Onyx again just finding the angles. Now in a 3v1, potentially 3v3 as Kelra and Kyrie to provide and support Lutfi. Eman in the no man's land. That blazing duet here. Looking for an escape as Lutfi falls in the bottom side of the map. And Kai closes the gap and finds the trade. Kai picks up and Moreno!
Oh, they turn!
Might be the turnaround that the red robots need. Because one by one on Lutfi and Keyboy trying to delay. Let's see, can they do it? Fiddling pops. Niall secures the Lord. That's going to be Keyboy taken down. Lutfi finds one as well. Here comes Onyx though. They do not want to give this Lord for free. Keyboy cannot escape as Amon secures the kill. Now they want to close the gap as Shogun isolated and will be taken down. 3 members.
Hoping for a miracle. Possibly concealed play. Kelra!
Ludwig shows that's why they pulled the trigger now.
Kelra!
That's going to be the first member that leaded. That's going to be also Moreno off the map. Here's Keyboy. Stunning two, flickers out, BTR disengaging now.
Moreno has Dice Queen's one, Niall comes in!
With the engage and the steed, Sans now in front. Black shoes pops. That's gonna be Iman now flickering out. Great cover here in the back. That's a taunt! Kai! Shuts him on down, and down goes the formation as Sans collects. BTR will only lose a turret in the bottom.
Oh, they're looking for a counter engage. The conceal Finn's chasing Kelra!
Still has the Purify. Keep in mind that's the fatal links committed. 2-man taunt by Kai. Here comes Onyx. The damage. Here comes Keyboy from the back. And Lutfi as well! Keyboy looks for an engage. That's going to damage here coming in. That's the winner count pop. Shogun taken very low! Bigatron still stands. Moreno finds a no finds the double, and here they come. Kelra waiting for the right timing. He finds a triple. Does not connect the Maniac, but both team just throwing haymakers here in the 16th minute of the game.
It's Sans. He's being chased down. The Sky Piercer will pop. No, Black Shoes.
That's gonna be the Sun. It's B1. No Purify. That's the fatal links connecting. Sans delivering enough damage, but
gloom that he has. Closely getting something. Lord so low.
Niall secures it. That's gonna be Keyboy now finding stunning till 3. That's gonna be now repositioning. Keyboy heals himself back up. Lutfi looking for an angle to flank. Here comes Lutfi! Finding 3 members there. That's gonna be the blazing duet pop by Amon. BMI to the back. Take a look at the back Finn. Not able to find the connection as Kelra finds blood here in the mid lane. Take a look at the trigger pull by Shogun. Lord of Ruin doesn't land. That's gonna be Onyx now.
Lord.
Re-engaging. And that's gonna be
The
Shogun
Lord.
going down first. Lord goes to Nile, but look at the collapse. Onyx, they have healthy members. Finn flickers out of danger, and Kelra
Keyboy!
finds one as Keyboy with the heptases is able to take one down.
The flicker kill really adds the insult to injury, and now they look for the end. The Lord hasn't spawned just yet, but there you go. They might want to hold it there, or they might want to cycle it because there's going to be a wave down bottom.
Yeah, they're looking to end here. The upper bracket finals is within their sights, ladies and gentlemen. Geek Fam is waiting and watching on Onyx as Kelra wants blood. And
Crystal!
Moreno is down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the team that will enter the upper bracket finals. Congratulations, Onyx, as they will face Geek Fam later on. Bigatron, unfortunately, will have to fight in the lower bracket finals.
You can see the coaching staff unfazed, but finally, what it means for Onyx is finally they're able to escape
Wow.
the very ghost that haunts them, and that is Bigatron, the kryptonite, always weighing on their shoulders.